Earlier this week, we mentioned the opening of the incredible Burj Khalifa in Dubai. It's the tallest man-made structure on the planet and towers almost half a mile above the desert with a viewing platform on the 124th floor. And as this photo shows, a view from the top isn't for the faint-hearted. So, ladies, would a trip up the Burj have you trembling for all the wrong reasons?
Oh, look, do you know, I'd be up there like a rat up a trap. I just love all that. I love to see, because also you feel like you're closer to the clouds and heaven, don't you? You know, so I would have loved to have I will try and make a trip there. But I think it's fantastic. I love heights.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've you know, flown over the Grand Canyon when you sort of go over it and it all just... It's there, and it's just like you're flying.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
fantastic.
you're making me go. I can't even drive up a mountain.
Well, you've done a parachute thing, haven't you?
Yeah, I've skydived. I've done all sorts.
No.
Yeah.
Denise has got a sweat on. Look, what's that?
Do you not like heights?
No, I don't. I went up the other Burj, which was the Burj before this Burj in Dubai, and that's got sort of like a glass viewing platform thing. Just thought I was going to die, honest to God.
Really?
It was just
Why?
terrible. Absolutely... And I always have this ridiculous thing about almost a desire to jump off. Not like a desire, but like pushing yourself to the edge and that sort of what would happen if I jumped off. I mean, what would happen if I jumped off? I would splat and die.
That's vertigo, though.
I know. Well, that's what somebody said is vertigo, it's that sort of desire to do it. But I went in a helicopter once when Tim was working in Australia, and he booked this helicopter as a pleasure flight. Well, to me, that's a complete paradox, because there's no such thing as a pleasure flight whatsoever. And we flew over this gorgeous stretch of coastline in the Sunshine Coast, and I knew I should have been enjoying it. But and the joker pilot was doing that tipping it up thing like this, do you know what I mean? And I was just absolutely terrified, and I will never, ever, ever again go in a helicopter unless I'm being saved from a plane crash.
No, I'm with you, and I've been to Dubai, and I've been on that glass platform at the Burj Al Arab. It's the one shaped like a wind sail. Yeah. And I used to work on travel shows, which was my favourite job in the whole wide world. It was amazing. For 5 years, I lied my way around the globe going, no, I'm fine with water, I'm fine with heights. I'm terrified of both of them.
Really?
Literally, I used to get to wherever we were going, and we'd be filming in countries where they didn't even have roads. You know, you gripped on for, dear life. And I used to just feel sick and literally physically sick at the thought of just driving up a hill. And then when they said, seeing as you're good with heights, we're going to do some canyoning. I was like, great, what's canyoning? It's abseiling backwards through waterfalls. You'll be fine.
No.
It only takes 20 minutes. 8 hours it took me. We had to stop because it got dark. I cried when I got to the bottom. It's when I used to smoke, and all I was so upset about was that my cigarettes were at the top.
Well, my sister and I are a bit like that in the shower, even terrified of that, you know. I mean, oh, God, water as well. Water and heights a thing.
It never used to bother me at all. That thing, I had a dream about that tower, the Burj, because I saw it on TV and I had a dream about it. Then I was at the top and the wind was swaying it, and I was literally feeling sick. In my dream, woke up and thought, ain't never going there.
It could happen. That's built on reclaimed land. It could dip into the ocean.
I just don't think there's anything appealing. I went up a climbing wall not so long ago, and I thought, and he was going, don't look down, and I nearly got to the ringing bell bit. It was about two rungs up, and then I looked down, and I was like, I want to get down. It's like, you're nearly there. I'm like, I want to get down. But it just makes me feel sick. But I think it's an age thing. I used to love it.
Jane, you're on your own up the Burj.
Never loved it.
You just wanted somebody to come up and rescue you, didn't you? That was it for you.
That never happened.